All right, so before we get out of here, I know you a big Lakers fan, right?
Here we go. What happened? Let's go.
How are you feeling about the new team and basketball in general right now?
I think they acquired a bunch of or a few great pieces that should complement them pretty well. You know what I mean? Like we were able to get to the Western Conference Finals last year, but unfortunately, D'Lo was unplayable, or not that he was just unplayable. He wasn't effective.
He didn't live up to the hype.
Right, he wasn't effective at all, and he didn't like contribute anything to the wins. He did well. We didn't win at all, so I'm not gonna say wins. The lack of wins, therefore, they re-signed him. You know, they got Vando back, Austin Reeves. You know, they got Torian Prince. They got the dude from Miami, the point guard. I forget his name. He was a good pickup. They got Jackson Hayes from New Orleans, another, a center. So he should be able to play center at certain points, and AD can move to the four. They got Cam Reddish.
We got Rui back.
They got Rui back. I'm real anxious to see if Cam Reddish actually blossoms into the player that he could potentially be, being on the Lakers and being around Braun. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really hyped to see that because I think, with certain people bring out a different version of a person by you being around them. You know what I'm saying? So I think him being around Phil Handy, him being around Braun, and just a team like the Lakers could, contribute him to really getting his bag right. Not from a monetary standpoint, but I'm talking about like from a skill standpoint.
Right.
Now they have one spot left. Hopefully, they get a center. I know everybody been talking about them getting Christian Wood. I think that's gotta be cool. I'm not really too crazy about the idea, but hey, I don't know. I would, me personally, I wish they could get McGee back.
Oh yeah.
At that, you know what I'm saying?
What about your boy Dwight Howard?
Dwight Howard got too much going on, man. He needs to stay out them DMs. Like
he was just on Matt Hoffa's show.
I wonder if Math and them asked him about that, man. Like they had to. I know he had to make him uncomfortable, man. I hope they asked him.
Right.
But as far as basketball as a whole,
wait, before we get into that though, okay? So Davis, besides the 1 year that we won, has he lived up to the hype?
I mean, you taking into consideration that how much he's hurt. I think that last year was a pretty okay year, you know what I mean, as far as him playing a lot. Well, I think he's not a number one though. I think he's like a legitimate number two.
He don't have the leadership skills.
Right. Like and that's just what it is. You know what I mean? Like everybody can't be Batman. Some people are just Robin. And I think he's a Robin.
Yeah.
He's comfortable deterring to Braun and letting Braun be the one, and he's the the sidekick type shit. Because when you're that legitimate number one, it's a responsibility and weight that you have to carry regularly and nightly and daily. Like you can't take no days off. You know what I'm saying? Like, and with him, a lot of times last year he'll give you a game where he got like 12 points and like 18 rebounds, and then the next game he might give you 28 points, 19 rebounds. The next game he got 11 points. Like, yo, bro, you got to be consistent. He was too inconsistent, man.
That's the thing, though, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I in the end, it was worth trading all the picks and everything because we got that one championship,
right?
But at the same time, though, it's kind of like, man, like. It's so inconsistent, and every time he falls and hits the ground, everybody's just like, oh my god, you know what I mean? Like he's gonna go out again,
Because
And
he do the most. Like, first of all, stop jumping like you be jumping, man. You too big for that. He'd be like just
I
like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Chill out, man. Mr. Glass, you wilding, man.
I know it's crazy.
I
But
hope he's training with Braun. I hope he's on he got his diet right.
did you believe those rumors that Braun was upset? He was frustrated with him?
Um, I didn't really know what to believe as far as that because you know how people just be creating stories.
Yeah.
So I know, I know they're homies. That's his boy and all that. And maybe he was a bit frustrated because he knows what he's capable of, and he wasn't really living up to his capabilities. Like so, maybe I don't know. But what you think?
Yeah, man. I don't know, but like I think that it's crazy because he's 30 now, right? We just extended him for 3 more years.
Right,
Bro, like I don't I guess in the end it was worth it because it was cheaper than us waiting to like when he was a free agent and giving him 5 years. Because
right.
that would have been like over 300 million. That's yo, the way that these players making this kind of money now is like it's unbelievable. Like it don't even seem like the salary cap is going up, but how are they getting close to 60 million now?
Crazy.
Right? Like just a few years ago, we was like, dang, 40 million for the season? Like, you know what I mean? Like just
Bro, they getting that bag.
I know. So, and then you see somebody like what's his name? Jalen Brown just got 300 million. I mean, Jalen Brown's good, but
Yeah,
300 million good? You
that's
know what
crazy.
I mean? Like
And I ain't gonna lie, back to the dab back on Davis real quick. I hope that him getting fried by Jokic the way he got fried, I hope that put the fire to him for
I
real.
know.
That got people talking about him crazy, like, oh my God, Jokic fried him, man. He can't do nothing. Even the players on the Nuggets was talking crazy. Like, I
Yo,
hope,
that's what I'm saying. I didn't like the way that the coach kept coming at the
yeah,
Lakers. Everybody was coming. I was like, yo, this is crazy.
pause. Yeah, you're right.
That was crazy. But what
Mike Tomlin and all that.
yeah. What you think about the Suns, bro? I mean, how much can you stack? I mean, like
Yo, man, people. What I tell you what I don't like, right? I don't like the fact that I don't really care about all this anyway, but it's just the level of disrespect that's being displayed. The power rankings, right?
mm,
They got Lakers at like number 7. They had like all these other teams, the 1 through 5 team. I'm like, hold up. We won free agency in the
yeah.
eyes of a lot of people, and we made the Western Conference Finals. So how the hell are we number 7? Like, y'all putting all this faith in, like, let's say, for instance, the Suns. They didn't even make the Western Conference Finals,
Yeah.
and they had KD. Like, how are y'all putting them ahead of us?
Or
I
just
mean,
because
but
they got what's his name now? From the
from
Wizards? Bill. Bradley
yeah,
Bill.
but that's guarantee you how many more wins that's going to give you. Like what?
I don't even know how they made the money work. All these max contracts, bro. Like, how do you even do that? They got like 4 max players.
Right, and Chris Paul the Wiz. I mean the Golden State,
Yeah.
bro. I don't know. I don't see how a lot of this is going to work, man. But I'm only concerned with the purple and gold. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right.
This pans out, and I think this team is going to be a 50+ win team
Mm.
for the regular season.
So let me ask you this. How come you're a Lakers fan and not a
Now,
Knicks fan?
man, I'm from New York, but I never was a fan of the Knicks. Nature, right here, man. Look, nah, that's not, man. Like that's not my team. I like the Lakers, man. Like I like winners, man. Not saying that the Knicks are losers, but I don't know, man. The Lakers have always just had like polarizing players, and the fact that Braun is there has a lot to do with it too.
Right.
Because I'm a Braun guy, but it's just everything about the Lakers culture, man.
I know you was upset. Like I was upset when they got eliminated, got swept, bro. Because like you was like throughout all the series, you was like Lakers in 5, Lakers in 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it could be well, What's your man? What's Jokic's first name, man?
I can't remember right now.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, it was making up all the memes and all that, man. From what's your boy name, man?
Nicola.
Yeah, Nicola, Pepsi Cola, whatever it is, man. Lakers in 5, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Making up all those type of memes like Bubble Dub, but you know, and we could have pulled off a win. But that win, like let's say the game where Bron dropped 30 in the first half.
Mhm.
Let's say we would have won that game. That wouldn't have did nothing but give us one win in the series. We still would have got beat because, in my eyes, I think that us losing, a lot of that had to do with Darvin Ham, right? And I say that because the first game, which was the most vital game, the most important game, you go out there with a small starting lineup, knowing that the smallest person on that Nuggets team was like 6'7", and you put these little guys out there when you know the starting line that originally it should have originally been was Braun, Rui, uh, D'Lo, AD, and like Vando or something like that, and you go out there with a small guard lineup, we got roasted that first game.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Like, see, that's the thing. Darvin Ham has questionable coaching tactics, man. Like his end game adjustments, bro. I hope he gets better this year, man.
Yeah. Yo, how did
Screaming at the TV like, "Yo, what are you doing, man? I'm better than you, man. What did somebody call Darvin Ham up? I want to speak to him, man."
how did Dylan Brooks end up getting thrown out of? They said we're not resigning you, and then next thing you know, he goes to Houston and gets paid, bro. Like, were you expecting that?
Absolutely not. Anything was better than him coming in LA because I
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
rumors in LA. I'm like, no, please, no,
Because
please.
they was roasting him saying, "Oh, he going overseas now because he
The,
not gonna get any money."
and all that.
He made bank, bro. That's crazy.
They kicked him out like Jazzy Jeff in the Fresh Prince crib though out of Memphis. They're like, "Now you got to go, man.
Right. The way they announced it was real bad too, bro.
We don't want him back."
In no way are we re-signing you.
Facts. He like, dang, son. I tried to like. He was talking too much, bro.
Yeah, he was wilding for saying that shit about LeBron, bro. Like that was out of pocket.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Being competitive is one thing, but you was just talking too much, man.
Yeah.
Like too. And you ain't even like that anyway to be talking like that.
Yeah. That's crazy. What you think about Shannon Sharpe leaving Undisputed?
I thought it was going to happen before then, actually. So I was kind of surprised it took that long, but I understand it because Skip was disrespectful, man. It's like
He was losing the argument, so he decided to go personal.
yeah, it's like, bro, I commend Shannon Sharpe for maintaining his composure. You know what I mean? Because Skip tried to like go low and say certain things. It's like, yo, bro, I understand Brady is your guy, but come on, bro, you holding Brady nutsacks up, like, you know what I mean? No rainbow. It's like, yo, come on, fam, you gonna disrespect this Hall of Famer that literally sauced your show up, gave it a certain level of spice, and you sitting here like really trying to like go at this man, like, yo, bro, like, nah, man. And now he got what's the name that's about to be the co-host, but it's not gonna hit the same, man.
Richard Sherman, is that right?
Right.
Oh, and what's her name? Rachel Nichols is going to be the middle.
What?
Yeah.
It still ain't gonna hit the same. It's not gonna. It's not gonna. The impact is gonna be different, and it's never gonna be like Shannon on this.
Right.
All right, so let me ask you something now.
All right.
How do you feel about the It Is What It Is show?
Honestly, I haven't really checked it out.
What?
Yeah, I haven't really checked it out, bro. Most of the time, I don't really get to consume content like that because I'm always making content. It's like constant, bro. I'm just always working.
I get it, but yeah, you need to get hip, man. You tripping with no luggage, bro.
No, but I heard a lot of good things though, and I think that that's dope for them to be able to have like another stage in their career doing something different. Because at some point, like you want to do something different, right? And it's crazy to see them back together too, because they had their beef and everything.
Right.
So I think that that's real dope.
I think
I saw a couple segments and I thought that it was real cool.
I think they damn well could have the most entertaining sports podcast out right now.
Mm.
I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
and
lie
they independent, right?
right, yep.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not on the level of like a first take or anything like that by any means, but the fact that you have two rappers, you know,
But it looked
uh,
professional. It looked
yeah,
real
creating
professional.
content like that, and having the guests that they have on their show, and being able to generate the buzz and the traction that they're generating from it. It's like, bro, you got people on all these big sports networks talking about them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's crazy.
And I think they've had real big guests too, like other analysts come too, right?
Yeah, Stephen A was on there.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
all
that's
type.
right.
So yeah, it's a dope look.